Nigga know in the trash can. These nigga been copping out this smoke. We done passed that. I'm tired of that hoe wanna hear her friend because her ass fat. My bro told him I'm crack. I don't know why he did. Wish I was right there on that drill. I ain't seen my dog in a minute. Ain't gotta ask this switch the Glock. Just know that we.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flight, back with another video. As you can see, there we go. As you can see, I'm outside with the car because there we go. I'm outside with the car because I want to give y'all a proper video about what happened to the car. Some of y'all may or may not know, I drive a 2013 328i X-Drive. Look at this, by the way. Yeah, but we'll get there. It's been having a couple of problems, and I'm here to talk to y'all about exactly what happened. Don't mind my hair. I'm just gonna wear this hoodie, even though it's hot. But look, boom. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened. Alright, boom. I'm gonna show y'all the inside after, just give me a second. So it was February, I think it was like February 18th. Yeah, it was February 18th. And I was going to get my, if you don't know about BMWs have bad valve cover gaskets. I mean, they're like really bad. So, well, I mean, I'm not sure about all of them, but mine specifically has a bad valve cover gasket. So when I first got the car, I didn't know that it was leaking. And so as months went on, the leaking started getting worse, and it started leaking on my headers, not headers, but like the exhaust and manifolds and all that. And it started smoking, so I had to get it changed. So it was raining one morning, and I was on the way to get my valve cover gaskets replaced, and yeah, it was the car started acting a little funny. When I say funny, I mean like when I would get to a red light or something like that, it started bogging down. Like it'll go from like the regular idle RPMs from like 1,000, and it start going down to like 500, and it'll come back up. Okay, boom. I just thought that was weird, so I just gave it a little bit more gas. Not gonna lie. So boom, I get ready to pull up inside the shop, and when I pull up inside of his shop, it like the car cut off. I'm like, what the world? That's weird. So once the car cut off, I tried to cut it back on, and it didn't start. So boom, right then and there, I knew I had a problem. So the man came over. Before he even touched the car, the man came over. He tried to jump in the car cut back on, boom. And he sat there and watched it. And his car started idling down again, and then it cut off. So after that, he still did the work on my car. He still replaced my valve cover gaskets or whatever. And it's about 4 days later, and I come back. The man still can't get the car to start. And mind you, so while the car was there, he was trying to find solutions of what the problem could be. So I done got a new starter, a brand new alternator. Matter of fact, the alternator is still sitting right there. That's the old one though. He put the new one on the car, but the old one's still sitting inside of the car. But hold on. Yeah, and then so boom, I still got the old alternator inside of the car after it got changed or whatever. So I done bought 2 brand new batteries. I done bought a brand new alternator and 2 brand new batteries, and the car still wouldn't start. So after that, wasn't nothing else he could do about it. So we decided to take the car to one of my boys' shop, and he was gonna try to get it fixed. Well, my boy's dad's shop, he was gonna try to get it fixed. So while he messing with it, one day he went to go try to start the car, and the starter actually caught on fire. Crazy. So I did have to buy a new starter, but with that, I had to also buy a new engine. I had to buy a new engine intake manifold. It sits like right on top of that. And I'm gonna show you all this in a minute. Let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, so it goes the starter, the engine intake manifold, and then my ECU and all that, which is kind of crazy. So after all that, boom, he rewired the wiring harness a little bit because the fire kind of messed it up. And then he put the ECU back on the, I mean not the ECU, he put the brand new starter on the car. He tried to go to start the car. It didn't, I mean it turns over, but it didn't want to start. So boom, that's where we at. And then he played around with it some more, still wouldn't start. So we finally decided to take the car, not to the BMW dealership, but it's this import dealership back inside my city. So we took it there, the car sat there for like a week. And they finally told me what the problem was. They ran diagnostics and all that, and they told me that my ECU and my engine wire harness need to be replaced. They said that my ECU went out, which I'm not understanding how. But I also asked them, you know what I'm saying, like what caused the ECU to go out? Because if that was the case, we could put it, you know what I'm saying, all that money I done spent, we could have been bought a brand new ECU. The man was like, it's either one or two things. It either got wet, or it shorted itself out, because with ECUs they can only hold up to 5 volts or amps. I hope I'm saying it right. They can only hold up to a certain amount, and everything else inside the car ran off 12 volts. So once you send more than 5 volts to the ECU, it's gonna short itself out, and that's basically what happened. I'm guessing it either got wet, but I do believe that it got wet because it was raining really hard that morning. I went to go take my car to the shop, and then that's when it really started messing up. It was raining, and matter of fact, let me show y'all. This is why I believe that it got wet, because the ECU sits right on top of the hood. Look at this. Now I know it may seem like it's a lot going on, but this right here is the ECU. It sits right on top of the engine. I have the engine cover and all that. It's just out of the car. I'm gonna show you all that in a minute. But this is the ECU. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, I believe that water somehow came down here and ended up getting up here and messing up this ECU, because I mean, it had the engine cover on it, but I mean, how else is the ECU gonna get wet? Who in the world thought it was a good idea to put an ECU right here on top of the engine? Because in my old car, in my Acura, it was, don't mind the carpet, I know it's dirty, it was right down here. It was like this whole compartment right here. Like the radio sat right here, and there was a compartment down here that was just for the ECU, so it was by itself. It was solo. You didn't have to worry about it getting wet and stuff like that. But now they got it right underneath the hood. I find that kind of crazy. And then I had to get the starter. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's like right in between there. I had to get the starter replaced because it caught on fire. So I got a brand new start up here. This alternator right here is also brand new. And yeah, also quick little thing. Let me see if you guys can see. If you can see, hold on, let me forget to focus. You can see that my belt is not on, because that's because the last shop it was at, they cut my belt because they thought that the belt was too tight. So yeah, me and my boy was out here trying to put the belt on, but I can't get it to go on. I took the cover off this engine intake, intake right here, because it's just way easier to access the belt. And y'all probably saying like, oh, why can't you put a belt on, this, that, and the third? I can't put a belt on because honestly I don't know. If you can't really see too much, but I either the pulleys on this brand new alternator are a different size than the last one, or one of these, or either I got the wrong belt size, which I don't think I got the wrong belt size, but because we had, when I tell you we had that tensioner maxed out, we had that belt tensioner maxed out, and we still couldn't get a belt up there. And then one other problem is, once again, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but down here, this little outlet right here, it runs from the intake right here, it goes down there all the way to the turbos, which is right there. Yeah, that wasn't connected. I'm not sure how long it's been disconnected. That also could have been a problem. But yeah, when my car was getting towed one day, either the shop that handled my car, that told me that ECU was messed up, did this, or either the tow truck driver. And I asked both of them, and both of them denied it. The shop said that it came like, that when the man dropped it off, that's how it was. And the man keep denying and say he didn't. I don't know, my mama said she gonna handle that. Oh, there we go. I don't know, my mama said she gonna handle that. But yeah, look at the inside of the car. This is how they both gave me my car back. Look at this, alternator right there, oil right here. That came out the trunk. That's from the intake. When you look back here, I got a bunch of tools right there. I got my engine cover, all that back here in the back seat. Lottery tickets, like half my, this comes from, this right here, I believe is a skid plate or something like that. All this stuff is inside of my car. My car is like not put together right now. But yeah. So basically, if I want, so basically, if I want my car fixed, or the man said he could do it, it's just gonna cost $5,000. Oh, put this hoodie back on. But yeah, so mama say that she would rather me just pay this $5,000, because I know he gonna fix it. But I've been looking online, and it's been saying that some people, I've been wondering to myself if you could take an ECU out of one car exactly like yours and put it inside of your car, and just get it reprogrammed. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. So I don't know, kind of stuck in between. I wanted my dad to call the insurance company when the car caught on fire the first time, but he didn't want to do that because he didn't want it to go up on his insurance. But yeah, so it is what it is. I just wanted to, make a small little video telling y'all what's going on with the car or what happened with the car. Because I ain't had the car since February. It's going on 5 months now. And I'm just now finding out like a real answer about what's wrong with the car. If you got a BMW, sell it. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. I was kind of wanted to make a small little video. But yeah, I'm gone. Oh yeah, y'all, one last thing I forgot to tell y'all. If y'all don't know, I'm in a car club. If you know, you know. It sucks not having no car when y'all go to a car meet. But yeah, look though, I forgot to show y'all this right here. I do have this sound system in here that I have not played in months. And look at that brand new battery. And the car still won't start. We took this apart because we thought that was a problem, and that's the reason why it wouldn't start. But nah, yeah. I just wanted to show y'all that I got this nice little sound system and I can't even play it. But yeah though, that's it. See y'all on this one.